Hi friends, it's Mrs. Darwin from Towson Presbyterian Preschool again, and I am looking forward to reading a really good book to you today. This is called Arthur's Eyes by Marc Brown. If you've watched any of my other videos, you saw another Arthur book, and I have to say he was my favorite series character. I think he and all his friends and his sister and family, they are just so funny. And actually they still, I think, put the show on PBS, and it's really good, so I recommend it. I'm going to read to you Marc Brown's Arthur's Eyes, and actually this is one of his early books. This is from 1979, so I was only 10 years old. So the pictures look a little different than what the characters evolved into looking like. They ended up for this show looking more like this Arthur, but you're going to see this is Arthur too, okay? So don't get confused. He's an aardvark. So he's supposed to look like an aardvark, but I think later he kind of made all of the animal children look a little more like kids. So, all right. You ready? Here we go. This is Arthur before he got glasses. He looked fine, but he couldn't see very well, and sometimes he got headaches. Arthur had to hold his book so close that his nose got in the way. He couldn't see the board. Francine had to read Arthur the problems. "Are you blind?" she always asked. Francine got every problem right. Arthur didn't. No one wanted to play with Arthur. Do you see where Arthur's ball went? It went right past the hoop. Why do you think that is? I think it's because he couldn't see very well. Arthur's father and mother took him to the optometrist. Boys and girls, an optometrist is a doctor that tests your eyes to see if they're seeing clearly. Dr. Iris tested Arthur's eyes. "You need glasses," said Dr. Iris. And that is what it looks like. It's a little more complicated than that, but you do look through something to see which lens helps your eye, if you need help. Arthur tried on all kinds of frames. He chose the ones that he liked best. "You look very handsome in your new glasses," said his father. "Everything looks clearer," said Arthur. His mother told him he looked very smart. But the next morning, his friends laughed at him. Francine called him Four Eyes. "Sissy!" shouted Buster. None of Arthur's friends wore glasses. Do you see what his face looks like? He looks like he feels pretty bad. No one in his family wore glasses either. Arthur felt awful. He didn't care if he could see. He didn't want to be called Four Eyes. Arthur decided he would lose his glasses. Arthur put his shirt in the laundry. In the front pocket were his glasses. His mother found them the next morning. "You have to be more careful, Arthur. You're lucky they weren't broken." He's like, "Uh-oh, I'm caught." That day at school, Arthur hid his glasses in his lunchbox. He told his teacher he forgot them. But now things were harder to see than ever. When Arthur walked down the hall to the boys' room, he had to count the doors. The boys' room is the boys' bathroom, they mean. This one says boys, and it looks like he's passing it. This one says girls. Let's see what happens. It definitely says girls. He opened the door. Francine was talking. What was Francine doing in the boys' bathroom? Get out of here, screamed Francine. This is the girls' bathroom. Arthur bumped into the wall. He couldn't find the door, and now all the girls were screaming. Out in the hall, doors opened. Teachers ran out. The principal appeared. Everyone was looking at Arthur. Arthur's face turned very red. He wanted to hide. The principal took Arthur to his office. Then Arthur's teacher talked to him. Why don't you keep your glasses in a case in your pocket as I do? He asked. You wear glasses? Asked Arthur. Yes, for reading, said his teacher. He took them out. They looked just like Arthur's, brown. Suddenly, Arthur felt better. He went to his lunchbox and he put on his glasses. In gym, Arthur made 10 baskets. Francine made 4. That afternoon, Arthur didn't need Francine to read the problems on the board. He got every one right. Arthur could see Francine's paper. She missed 2. After school, Francine asked Arthur to be on her team. I'll consider it, said Arthur. Sounds like his glasses are helping. The next morning, Arthur was very surprised when he saw Francine. They're my movie star glasses, said Francine. But there isn't any glass in them, said Arthur. It doesn't matter. They help me concentrate and make me look more beautiful, said Francine. That afternoon, a photographer took the class picture. Just a minute, said Arthur, and he took out his glasses. He carefully polished them and put them on. Everyone ready? Asked the photographer. Wait, said Francine. She ran to get her purse. She took out her movie star glasses. Okay, I'm ready too, said Francine. Smile, said the photographer. And now Arthur and Francine have on glasses in their class picture. The end. That's a really good book, isn't it? I love Arthur Adventures. They're really, really, really fun. Arthur has a lot of friends, and it sounds like they were really mean to him when he first got his glasses, and it made him feel bad. Has anybody ever done that to you? Made you feel a little bad? Yeah, I think when he realized that he wasn't alone, he wasn't the only person who needed glasses, he felt a little better, like when his teacher shared that with him. You guys know that I wear glasses a lot of the time, right? You know why I don't wear glasses while I'm reading the books? Because I actually can't see with glasses up close. These glasses are for seeing out there, like when I want to watch all the kids on the playground or watch a television show. But when I'm up close at a party, or when I want to talk to people close, or I want to have coffee with them, or even actually see my food on my plate, I pull them up on my head, don't I? You've seen me. So I am really, really appreciative of my glasses, and I've gotten used to them. But you know, I wasn't Arthur's age when I needed glasses. I was 19. I didn't always wear them. And my husband, he's never really worn them, except now he has to wear reading glasses, just like Arthur's teacher. So those reading glasses help him see things up close. When he's looking way out far or driving his car down the road, he doesn't need any glasses. So everybody's different, and that's okay, right? All right, so I have a couple of things to show you. One, I thought you might like this. I actually know that there's some really cute pipe cleaner glasses that sometimes people make. And if I had pipe cleaners at home, I would have shown you how to make them, because there's no lenses. They're just for wearing on your face. But if you want to look that up, you can. They're fun if you have them in your house. So instead, I used an egg carton, and I used a little paint, and I used some markers. And look what I made. Some crazy little eyes. Hold on, I'm going to take off my glasses. I'm going to show you. I thought you might want to decorate some eyes. I bet you have an egg carton. What do you think about that? Isn't that funny looking? My daughter Georgia thought they were so funny. She said they were a little creepy, but I just thought they were really fun. I don't know what you can do. You could actually even do a little like Francine. If you have some old sunglasses that the lenses got damaged, pop them out. Decorate the frames, and you can have your fun glasses, your glamorous glasses. All right, next thing. I wanted to show you this. Do you know what letter that is? Two of my friends in my class, their name starts with this letter. So I bet they know it because they're really good at writing it. It's an E, that's right. E is for eyes, right? And I wanted to tell you that when you go to get your eyes checked, sometimes, especially when you're younger, this is the letter that they show you. And what they do is ask you to show what direction the E is going in. So if the E is like this, you put your hand out like this. If your E is like this, you show them that you can see that the E moved this way. And this way, you would turn it this way, right? Your hand pointing that way. What about if it's up? What would you do? I think you got it now. Your fingers go up, just like the lines in the E. I also wanted to remind you that this is how you write the big E. You always start at the top and you write your line down. And then you go back to the top, lift your pencil or your pen or your marker or your crayon, and start again right here and go across. 1, and then right in the middle, 2, 3. You're going to make a really beautiful E. I hope you practice that at home. Those of you who already know a big E, maybe you'll work on your little E. So have fun with this. And just so you know, eye appointments where the doctor checks your eyes are not scary at all. They're really kind of fun. Sometimes they'll give you lenses over your eyes that make everything kind of blurry, and all you do is say, no, that's not working. But eventually, if you ever need glasses, you'll know, because they'll check your eyes out. And then when you get a lens that works really well, you'll say, that's beautiful, and I can read and see everything. And then you get some glasses. But I hope you don't need any glasses anytime soon. If you do, though, maybe you'll have fun picking out frames like I have. All right, I'm going to end it with a couple of eye jokes. I hope you like eye jokes. They're not all ones that you might understand, but I'll try to explain it a little bit. Okay, ready? How do you know that carrots are good for your eyes? You never see a rabbit wearing glasses, do you? I've never seen that. What has eyes but cannot see? That's a toughie. I'll give you a hint. It's the vegetable that you make French fries out of. That's right, a potato. A potato, if it gets a little old, starts to make growths on the outside that actually can make new potatoes. They're called eyes. They're like lumps. But if you're going to cook with it, you just peel them off. What do you call a deer with no eyes? no idea. What did one eye say to the other? Between you and me, something smells. Do you get it? It's your nose. What has 4 eyes but cannot see? This is a tricky one. The word Mississippi. That's the name of a state and the name of a really big river that runs through our country. And when you write the word Mississippi, it has 4 letter I's, not this kind of I. One last one. Ready? This is tricky. Listen. What is flat as a leaf, as round as a ring, has 2 eyes, and can't see a thing? A button. Think about it. It is flat. It's round. Has 2 holes in it, right? Like the eyes. But it can't see. It's a button. That's a tricky one. I hope you liked our jokes today. Maybe you'll remember some and test your family out. So anyway, I am hoping that you got out today. It is so sunny and so pretty. And I took a long walk. And I hope you get to do the same today. Or at least tonight. Maybe after dinner, take a little stroll. And I look forward to making another video and talking to you again. All right, I hope you take care. All right, bye-bye.